weary and our eyes get teary, because we be lovers of God, not the tone of man's flesh. If the prophet was Balaam, would you reject your deen, deny your rub, and still say you're so fresh and so clean? The color of skin or the heart that's within? Speak without spin, and I'll ask you again, can I marry your daughter? Okay, so we just have a couple pieces left. And so hopefully, because I think you guys are, probably within the next few years approaching that age where you might be looking to get married. And so hopefully that poem can help you to find, or at least to help your parents with dealing with issues that are really outside of the deen when it comes to just finding the right person for you, no matter who that individual is, as long as they have right character. They're going to treat you right. They have love for the deen, they have love for Allah. How light their skin is, or what country they're from, should really not be a part of the equation. At least that's my opinion. Alright, so we're going to finish up with these last two pieces, and we're going to go back to a sister's poem. Is that okay, sisters? Yeah. Brothers, you can listen to. It's okay. You can get in touch with your feminine side. It's fine. I ain't got no feminine side. Trust me. The sisters like to see your feminine side. That's just a little something for you. Okay? I'm trying to help you out. Oh, this brother's like, Okay, so this poem is actually one of the most popular poems that I have. Some of you may have heard it before if you've heard my stuff. But it's called Muslima. The cloak enveloped the breeze on a day made sunny by her complexion. A radiant kind of energy, or perhaps synergy of mood and disposition. She possessed me, enveloped me, cradled me like an orphan babe, and then she caught my glance. Now, I don't know why I was afraid to say that it was her essence that gave her such a presence, that sparked such a desire, not of flesh, but of spirit, that longing for love. She reminded me of he that blew life into she, that gave birth to the we, that soothes our troubled cries, and I try to avoid the eyes. But those eyes pierced the walls of my soul. She grabbed and immobilized me, gently choked my jugular, and peered deeply. Oh my. Is that the universe I see in the iris of her soul? You see, it was her essence that gave her such a presence, that reminded me of love. It was the flow of her gait. It was the way that she walked. It was the way that she talked, even though her lips never parted. She was purifying water, and I so wanted to pray, prostrate to her God that created, that stated paradise was at her feet. I was captive to her beauty, and I don't mean she was pretty. Convinced of my own conviction, she challenged my very existence, and my ego ran for cover. Was it the sun that warmed the wind, that kissed my cheeks, or was it the breath of her aura, a majestic, feminine kind of je ne sais quoi? My heart ached, my soul quaked. Language is an inadequate conveyor. She never said a word. Her existence spoke volumes, and in this moment, it demanded a reply. I was bursting to ask the question, struggling, bumbling, fumbling for the appropriate lines. Hyperventilate starts and stops to the question. Fear and anticipation gripping my emotion and my questioning right index finger. And in the midst of this comical kind of spasm, this flotsam, jetsam to and fro. She must have heard the words beg from my soul. And with the softness of a whisper and an almost sweet serenade, she said to me simply,